Plastic welder. I bought this thing off of eBay for, I'm thinking a little over $100. I think it's maybe $300 or $400 new, but you can find them used. This one was discounted. Anyway, they got some instructions in here on how to run it. Anyway, he took and melted the hell out of this side of the box and made a little slot for the power cord to go through. Then there's a compressor here and a heater in there, and you basically it pumps out hot air. It has electricity going up here, and you have a heater in your head. We get back on that. I'm self-filming again. And it basically blows hot air out, and you can change out the tips. These tips you can feed your rod in. You buy all these different PVC rods or ABS, and it gives you your filler. And you got all these different heads. You got a plain one here for just blowing the hot air, and then these you got to feed it in, and then you got a little cone on the front that you can help work your plastic into the groove as you melt the two pieces together. You got to make sure that the material you're welding gets hot first, and then your feeder rod's hot coming in, then you kind of bond it together. These have a wheel that you can roll. I'm doing that right. That you can help roll that bead in, that round bead into the groove as you're doing it. Two of these are the same size, and one's a different size, and these just screw onto the front of this guy. It's kind of hard to do if you haven't done it much, but you need to practice some, and once you do a good half hour of messing around with it, you can get pretty good with it. At least I can, and I'm definitely not a very good welder. So I'll post a picture of one project I did that was pretty extensive, and by the end of that one I was actually pretty good, but I made that sucker like maybe 6-7 years ago, so I'm probably pretty sucky now. And I worked on the car door paneling, and I welded that, but I'm not going to show you what I did because it looks pretty bad. But it's good enough to work, and it's covered up once you put it back on the door. Okay, there's your plastic welder. People don't ask about it, now you know, and these come in handy for fixing all kinds of stuff. So anyway, plastic welder video, not too long, 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, hope that's educational to somebody out there. If you got questions, give me a comment and we'll go from there.